That is not where you park when you're calling the police. You're still right on my property. Insane. You can't even have a garage sale nowadays without a bunch of Karens trying to fucking rip you off. Clear out your fucking garage. Let me look at the garage. I bet there's nothing left. Cops are on their way, Mom. Nothing but clothes left. All the toys are gone. Yeah, they did clear her out.
Mike,
what, Mom?
They have 2 pots they got for me.
Don't say nothing incriminating. I got a video going. I can't stop it, so just stop.
No, they need to know. There's 2 pots with price tags on them worth $65 each.
The cops don't care about that.
They have a new purse with a tag on it worth $40. Right there is $170 for 3 items.
Okay.
And they got a whole fucking car full of shit.
Okay.
I'm so angry I can.
Well, the cops are on their way and they're still parked on our property. I've told them to leave 1,000,000 times on video and they refused to leave our property.
You called them?
They called them and then I called them.
Good.
Mom, it's criminal trespass. They refuse to leave our property. I don't care what dispute they have with us in our garage sale. They're being hostile and I've asked them to leave multiple times on camera and they refuse to leave. That is a criminal trespass and I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. Yes, you are crippled and handicapped. You cannot protect yourself. I had to come out and get these ladies to go away and they wouldn't. Look, I don't know nothing about no garage sale. I'm a third party. I'm not involved and I'm just telling them to leave. We'll figure it out later. I told them to even park on the side of the road. We'll figure it out. But they just refuse to leave. They're calling the cops. They're being hostile. They threw all the stuff that is now their property technically into our yard. They just littered all over our yard. They threw all that shit all over your yard. They just trashed your yard.
Video.
I did. They're completely trashing our yard and refusing to leave. That is 2 things, and I'm pressing charges. Mom, chill. Mom, chill. Relax, man. I gotta focus it. Chill. It's insane. Why don't they leave our property and wait on the flip? It doesn't look good if you don't want to leave our property. Hey. This is so going on YouTube. Got us a lackluster video here, but I hope they know the cops know me. Since I was a kid. It's a small town, lady. Ain't nobody knows you. I'm just trying to go to work. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Is your mom still around?
Yeah, she's still here.
Can I chat with her real quick?
Yeah.
It's like she was the one that was doing all the deal and everything.
Yeah,
Sounds
well,
like
she wanted me to deal it on her behalf, and I was out here, and I asked them. I said, "Hey, we'll figure out this," because they were.
Oh, so you were.
Yeah, they were being. I have it all on video. They were being really argumentative, and I was like, "Okay, we can figure it all out." And they were just wanting to argue and argue, and I was like, "Okay, well, can you please leave our property?" And they're like, "No, we're not leaving. We're not leaving," and they just would not leave. And I said, "Can you just please park down the road, maybe, and we'll call the cops? Fine, okay, we'll figure it all out." But they just. I have them on video for like 10 minutes refusing to leave, and then they just throw all that stuff there on the yard, and then they act like they're about to reverse into my dumpster, and I guess they parked there, and
Yeah,
you know.
I'm sure it sounded like a little heated on both ends. I mean, it sounds like.
Well, it's criminal trespass. They refuse to leave. I'm pressing charges.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. I just woke up. My mom's doing a little garage sale.
Well, but here's the thing, man. Is I feel like we're making a mountain out of a molehill here.
They are,
This is
sir.
This is.
They are.
This is just an ad where it sounded like it was going good, and there was a. Were you even out here when there was a discussion over price and everything?
No, but my mom explained it to me how she marked down several of her items.
Yeah, so I looked at the
And all that
the ad
stuff.
and everything, nothing over $4, and they just want to be done with it. I mean, can they just get their money back and you guys act like this never happened and we go on with our lives?
I mean, that'd be nice and easy, but now they refuse to leave
Well,
when I asked them to leave.
Yeah, Michael, but you don't know these people. They're strangers. I mean, they're not. It'd be one thing if it was your neighbor or someone you knew. You're never going to see these people again in your life.
Not my fault.
Huh?
They broke the law.
Okay. Well, then, there's no need. There's no need for all that.
They did not leave when I asked them to leave. It's on video.
And
You can.
And Michael, that's fine. But the first part of this is we're making a much bigger deal. This is,
I don't want to make a
it's
big
just
deal
face.
about it. They broke the law.
Wait,
That's not me.
Can you at least talk to your mom? Let's just exchange the money back, the items back, and everybody go on about their lives. Then we can handle the second part after that.
We could try, but so what? My mom doesn't want to do that.
I mean, then what do I go tell them? That I'm gonna take a report and then
Say he asked you to leave his property and you didn't,
I'm not
ma'am.
gonna hold.
Because they're women, or
can you just get Michael? It's just because we're all human beings, and this is like very. There's a lot of other
That's
crazy
cop
stuff
explaining.
going on in the world. No, man.
There's a video going up on YouTube. It ain't my opinion. Everyone else is going to see this too. So just make sure it's not just me and you. It's all the internet's going to see
But
it.
you're obviously recording me. I'm well aware of that. I'm not
Okay.
telling you something that I'm not willing to back up.
Well, they broke the law, and you're trying to de-escalate it, and I appreciate that. But you wouldn't do that for me.
It's a Facebook Marketplace deal. Let's just give the money back and go on about our lives. That way your mom can sell this stuff.
Or
somewhere
they
else.
broke the law, and we
Can you
should
please
deal with
get-
it
can you please
appropriately.
get your mom? So I can just talk to your mom.
Okay, she's not gonna. I'm telling you, I'm the nice one. You want to talk to
Michael,
her?
I've known you my whole career, man.
No, I know you guys are good guys. You're not bad
I'm
people.
not out here like being a jerk to you.
No, I like I said, I appreciate the de-escalation.
I've known
I do
your
appreciate
mom
it.
for 11 years. I feel like
Yeah.
I've just intertwined throughout your lives.
You know we're not trying to do any
Well, I mean,
shady crap.
Man, a designated place in the city is people buy and sell stuff in the police department parking lot all day long. I literally stand out there and facilitate deals.
Yeah.
And we would obviously rather
Great
people
cars.
do that, but I mean anything, you name it. But that way there's no he said, she said, there's not they said this, we're not getting off my property. Because then people start getting frustrated over price and stuff like that. I just want to see.
Well, they were being rude and they refused to leave, and they would not leave. I was trying to be reasonable. I said, we'll figure it all out. You can call 911. We will absolutely figure it out. You can literally just park right there on the side of the road. I said, we got this. And they just refused to leave. That's their fault. If they wanted to be nicer about it and figure it out, then I would be totally with you on that. And I'll get my mom for you. But as far as them wanting to, look, it's just, we're all countrymen out here. And they cross that line, and I say, well, you want to break the law and be rude? You can now deal with the consequences. That's where I'm at. If they wanted to be civil, I'm a Christian. If they wanted to be civil, I could be civil. And I got it on video. I was trying nothing but to be civil. They wanted to be hostile. They chose this. They can get the ticket. They can get the whatever. They chose it. They broke the law. And if you don't hold them responsible, that's on you now. And now I can file a lawsuit.
Okay. And can I just talk to your mom?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a two-parter. We have the transaction.
It's a law broken, sir.
Michael, what I'm telling you is,
I get what you're
we
saying.
have
I
a
get what you're
transaction
saying.
that went sour, and then we have a criminal trespass. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
handle it in two parts here.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm not dismissing you.
I got you. I'll get it. Okay. So the criminal trespasses, we're gonna deal with that, but they're saying that they gave you 150, and the cop was wondering if he could talk to you, see if you were willing to give them their money back.
No.
$50.
No. They already do all the shit in the yard. There's
Well-
bases and everything in there. No. They already ripped me off.
Okay.
Did they throw it all in the yard? Then it's
Some of it, I guess. Okay, well.
Michael,
Okay, listen, I got it.
they probably got $400 worth of stuff or more.
I mean, 2 questions up. 1, do you want to come to the door and talk to the cop? 2, would you want him to come in here and talk to you? Either one of those.
Yeah, I'll go out there.
You'll go out here? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right, she's coming out here. She's
Does she?
she's kind of like a wheelchair type shit. She's
I
coming.
don't really want to talk with them hearing because they're
Okay.
they're already chiming in.
Yeah, you can come in the living room then.
Because you know.
Come right here.
Because you know well.
No, I
they're
get
already
it.
chiming in on what.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Yeah, there are a couple
They said-
Karens. That's what the internet's gonna say. A couple Karens.
without me having to, they try to show me all the Facebook stuff, and I said I don't really want to get all into knowing the whole story without all that. But I was talking to Michael. I mean, let's say you got some stuff for sale. There was a dispute over price, or maybe they're not thinking.
No. Why they kept me out there for 2 hours, and the price I had on it, they kept me down on it.
They're just trying to
So I was
swindle people.
upset that they probably got $400 worth of stuff out of me for $150.
Okay.
And now they do it in my yard.
She's been ripped off before.
They left I knew this was going to happen. They left their phone in my garage for a reason. So they
And we
could come
handed
back.
it back
They-
to 'em.
They left and came back.
They did all the typical stuff that a scammer would do.
Right, they left and came back.
I know it seems like they know how to use the police to their advantage. The
Did they
women.
show you everything they got?
I know it's hard for you to believe, but they really are. I got it all on video.
I don't. Not trying to like. I don't. Try
It's a
to
criminal
judge-
trespass, sir. You can either charge them or not.
Everybody's gonna do that
Lawsuit
to
will
me.
be filed
I've had
either way. I
others
mean,
do that to
if
me.
you don't,
You said who
So.
does?
I've had a couple other people do that to me.
you can either believe it or not, sir.
No, it's nothing about that.
Well, you're dismissing everything we're saying. She's not giving a refund, sir. They already ripped her off. They already threw all the merchandise in her yard.
And that.
That's rude, sir. That's rude.
She tried to get in my door and everything.
I don't know if you're from Ohio or not, but that's rude, and we don't appreciate that.
So, and again, I was just trying to. I was telling Michael, I literally facilitate these deals like every day. They happen in our police department parking lot. We recommend people do these in a public space, not in their own home, to avoid this very
Yeah,
thing.
she tried to get in my door.
Yeah, because
I watch auditors all day.
Sometimes
you know.
emotions-
I was so reasonable out
Yeah,
there
sometimes
with them
emotions get-
lowering everything,
yeah.
lowering it.
Literally watching
So,
Long
I
Island
get- I
Out.
get that you guys are having a, dispute over price. My recommendation, when I always do these things, is just to be done with that. You know, if there's any way you take your stuff back, they get their money back, and you guys never see each other again.
No, it's thrown in my yard. I'm not doing that.
So what?
I get that would be
Not the way
easier, but
they
it's
treated
not.
me and threw it in my yard.
Yeah, they're breaking the law, man. Like they're refusing to
You know,
leave.
they didn't break in bases that are $65.
I know you don't believe me, but they refuse to
Yeah,
leave for.
Michael,
Let them
I'm-
get their
I'm
stuff
trying-
and leave.
I know. So Michael, I'm trying to talk to your mom here, so when I talk to her, it's her transaction. I understand that you live with your mom, and I'm trying to
Right.
speak to her since she's the one that did that.
I was
And
already
it's difficult
upset.
for me to get to.
I was
Okay,
already
okay,
upset
okay.
because they ripped me off, basically, and I
So,
don't know how to say no.
I only briefly glanced at the ad, and I saw everything was $4 or less.
Yeah.
So no item was more than 4.
Yeah,
I think
but
what
look
I
at the
what I heard,
tags
what
on
I
it.
heard was their argument is they think they might have $80-some worth of items instead of 150.
No, go look at it.
Yeah.
I want you to go look.
and
They got
I-
$400 or
So
more.
Cindy, I just
Yeah.
make sure I understand that you.
You know how
you're-
long it? You know how hard it was for me to sit out there for 2 hours with them?
Yeah, I don't.
And they just wanted to stay longer and longer. And she leaves her phone here.
So
It's a scam. I'm not doing it.
okay, so
I'm not doing it.
okay. So you have, and again, I'm not taking
It was a sale, they left
Cindy,
it.
listen, I was just telling Michael, I'm not taking sides. If anything, I've worked here 11 years. I know you guys far better than I know. I've never met these people.
Right.
So
We're
I've,
doing better.
so I've been, I'm not saying anything negative, I'm just saying, like, it's not taking a side. I actually, if we're going to make that argument,
And
I actually
buy
know
all
you
that.
guys.
I actually buy all that stuff. I haven't been able to buy in about a year.
I just come out as a police officer without getting into the weeds at first, and I make a general suggestion that is usually the most, the one that is quickest is people get their money back, get your items back, and everybody goes on like they never met each other.
But what if we don't want to do
It
that?
sounds like you're not interested.
No.
Michael, I know I'm just suggesting that, okay? But it
We've
sounds
heard
like
it
you're not
100
interested.
times.
No, you guys can go out there and check all the items.
So you're going to keep the 150,
Yep.
and she can keep the items.
Yeah, 'cause they already ripped me off to begin
Okay.
with. That's my problem.
So, the issue was.
They kept wanting to get me down on them and down on them, and I was like, okay, I lowered some more. Go look at the items,
And
please.
I'm going to
Or
do
we'll
that.
take it to court.
And I was going to say that's the only thing
We'll take it to
that's the
court.
only thing I could suggest to them is that they would just have to take you to court
Yeah.
if there's an argument.
There you go. But how do I
And-
know they didn't get rid of anything out there?
And that's how I'm not a judge. I'm not.
All right.
I'm
They
literally.
can
Right.
take me to court.
I'm the guy that shows up that tries to keep stuff
Thank
from
you.
clogging up the court system.
Thanks for coming.
If we can settle things at a lower level.
Right.
Yeah.
So they got me
So
scared.
every item was $4, but they negotiated below $4.
No. There's no items over $4. It's $4 or less.
Okay.
So I sold a $40 purse for $4. I sold $65 lamp things. They had the tag on them for $65 for $4.
Okay.
That was killing me, but I was desperate for money. So,
And again, I was making a suggestion, but obviously,
and they
I'm
kept me
listening to
out
both
there
of
for
you.
2 hours.
I'm gonna let them know that you're not interested in returning the money, and that the items they have is what they paid for,
Okay.
and that's a transaction you guys have.
Yeah, because they left and I don't know how long it took them to come back.
Do they have any items here that
No,
don't?
they have
belong?
bags and bags in their car. They filled up their car. Did you
So-
see it?
I was just trying to. I tried to start here.
They could have done
before-
anything. How long they were gone, they could have emptied that car out.
They haven't
I'm
left
not
yet.
So you don't think all
I'm
the,
not going to be scammed.
you don't think all the items in the front yard is all that they bought? You think
They got some in the trunk. They showed me.
There's lamps.
They still got
There's
some.
lamps.
everything is in Dollar General bags?
See, there's lamps for
Yeah, old
$65
boxes.
with the tag on them. See that they're there. A purse for $40, and clothes. Some of the clothes
So-
weren't that.
If they had an issue with it, why did they give you 150?
That's what I said. Is a
That's what
scammer.
I'm saying.
Scammer.
Okay.
That's under my.
They do
price.
that.
So I will tell you, usually when it's a scammer, they don't stick around for the police to come too. So that's usually where I get kind of.
Oh yeah,
confused.
that
So-
works out well for them, don't it?
No, I'm just saying.
That's what I would do
Okay.
if I was scamming.
Let me go out there.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'll
what I would
explain
do.
that- I'll explain that
Tell
to
them
them,
to take me for it.
and I'll come back.
It's working
in.
well for 'em.
I'll come back in and give you guys.
And I'm going to report them to Facebook
I'll
that
come-
they're doing this.
Well, that's a good thing that they have those checks and balances.
Right.
So let me go
That's
back.
what I'm going to do.
Let me
And
go
it's a
back.
criminal trespass. Don't skip past that.
Michael,
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. I want my tax dollars being used here. I ain't wasting them.
Right.
Paying taxes 12 years. Time to get, hey, I just got out of diversion, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of men being the only ones getting in trouble with the law, man.
I'm tired of being screwed over.
Look,
I'm tired of being screwed over.
yeah, but Mom, you're a woman. You know what it's like to get away with stuff. I'm just saying. Not
What do
that.
you mean get away with something?
I'm just saying, you know how women usually.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm just saying, in general, in America, women usually don't get in trouble.
Stop with this crap.
Okay, I got statistics. You can literally see what
Go
women.
look and see this shit.
I'm just saying, you can literally check how often women are charged with the same crimes men are charged with.
They whacked my store up for $150.
I believe you, Mom. It's not the first time that it's happened.
I know.
And you know they want to try and
Then why didn't they say something?
it's almost like
I
they're.
told 'em I
Look,
was
Mom.
Wait a minute.
Ah.
They left. Why didn't they say something when they were here?
Mom, it's like they got as much as they possibly could for 150,
Yeah, they were loading
and now they're mad they
Yeah,
did.
they were trying to confuse me.
I know, and now they're mad that they didn't get to rip you off further, and so now they're gonna take it out on you by calling the cops.
They were, because I made them go back, and they had already gotten so much for.
See,
She wanted
look.
She wanted me to
I
give
don't
these
have
$8
no-
shoes for nothing, because I made them go get $1 more.
Mom, their goal is to get like $300 worth of stuff for 150, and then get another $50 back to where they could get like $300 worth of stuff for $80. You know that's what they want.
They want to keep coming back.
Of course. Of course they want to keep coming back. Look, why would they say they want to come back if they weren't getting a bargain? And if they're getting a bargain, now all of a sudden they need $50 back? It seems like a scam, bro, by a couple fat Karens who are entitled. Thinking that they're entitled to do whatever they want. Like, you cannot just have a garage sale with someone, have a dispute, and then them tell you to leave their property multiple times on video, and you refuse to leave. Yeah, and they just throw all the stuff in the yard like that. Like, I don't get where anyone gets off thinking we're just gonna let it go after all this. Like, we're just sitting here in our own home, and they bring this craziness to us. And like, I gotta go to work at 5 o'clock. My daughter's handicapped. Like, this cop don't really know anything about. He knows me for 11 years, but.
Don't record that.
What?
Well, you still recording?
Yeah. So,
Why?
well, the cop don't know I have a handicapped kid or nothing.
I don't want to be recorded.
Okay, but
But I wish I would have used my phone and took pictures.
I don't like being recorded either. But it's a YouTube video, man. We going viral today, Mom.
No.
You're gonna be famous.
Did you take pictures of these two?
What?
Did you take pictures of them?
Of them? Yeah, we got full 4K video of them. Karens. I mean, they literally look like.
She was my age.
Like-
One of them was my age.
No, they literally look like a
They
Karen.
try to use all these hard luck stories.
Oh,
somebody
they'll
gave
throw
us-
everything at you
they
to make the
started with
cops
somebody-
feel bad for them.
They first started with somebody gave them free school supplies. So they picked out a whole bunch of school supplies, pens and all that stuff. They wiped it out. Then they said that the older one just got out of having cancer. And just all
Oh,
this
here
stuff.
they go. Yeah, I know. They're scammers, bro. Yeah, they're. But, Mom, here's the thing. They are.
Killed me.
But, Mom, here's the thing. They were obviously scammers. So why did you even deal with them in the first place? You should have seen the red flags, man.
It was too late by then. They'd already picked out so much stuff. I was even bagging it all up. I even lost count.
Well, why'd you do that?
So I need the money.
Yeah, but not to where you're. Mom, that doesn't make sense. I don't care if you need money. You can't just sell out, like, your whole store for $150.
I know.
You know, because you can. I've seen you make $150 off like a couple bags of stuff. You know,
It's all
just a
great
few
stuff, all great
pants, shirts, and
stuff.
some. You know, like.
Oh, I lowered $65 lamp things for each for $4 a piece.
Well, why'd you do that?
I need the money.
No, Mom. I don't. No one buys that. I'm just saying. I'm taking a video, and no one's buying that.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's no. You're exaggerating. There's no way it was $65 lamp, and you're selling it brand new in the box for $4. I'm not buying it. No one on this video is buying it.
People on Marketplace are selling stuff dirt cheap. I gotta be able to compete to make anything.
Oh, let me go wrap this up out here. No, they're still out here talking. Do what?
If they left anything, take pictures.
Mom, it's on a video. Chill. There's no picture. It's a video.
Did you see any lamp things or?
No, they just got bags.
Pots?
It's just bags.
I know. Is there any pots in?
I don't know, Mom.
2 pots.
2 pots. No, all I see is like maybe a coffee pot. This is the only thing that's a pot.
That one coffee pot.
That one little
I
coffee
gave-
pot.
And I gave him free stuff. I kept giving him free stuff. 2.
I bet there's a ton in their trunk they didn't
2
empty out.
scrapers. A bunch of stuff for kids. I gave him free.
I know it's getting late though, man.
I kept giving $1 stuff to him. I mean,
Here's what the cop's gonna do. The cop's gonna try and drag it out for the next hour just so we eventually let it go.
Is he still here?
Yeah, they're still here, of course.
Kitty,
Mom,
take it to court.
I'm trying to charge them for criminal trespass. I asked them to leave, they wouldn't leave. multiple times.
Take it to court.
They want to throw all my shit in
I'm
my
willing to go to
yard.
court, but I took pictures.
Those are two separate things, though. One's civil, one's criminal. So.
I do think that stuff. I can't think of it was stealing.
Yeah.
Because they were hiding each other. I can't think of it was stealing.
Ooh, it's freezing in this house. Ooh, sorry, I'm freezing. What? Dude, leave me alone, Mom. Mom, leave me alone. I'm busy. I don't need time. I don't care what you want. Yeah, but leave me alone right now. I don't have time to deal with that. I don't know where the cigarettes are, man.
As long as they get by with it, they'll keep doing it to other people.
Of course.
They'll keep doing it.
They'll keep on doing it. I'm sure they go to garage sales every day and do this crap. This is a hobby for them. They're clearly used to doing this kind of crap. They are way too comfortable doing this shit to people.
Oh yeah.
Look, they want to call the cops on people, they can get a ticket. I didn't call the cops. They called the cops on me, and then I'm like, all right, that's crazy. Leave my property. And they wouldn't leave. How you gonna park outside our driveway and try and intimidate us and call the cops on us, throw all of our stuff in the yard, lie to the cop?
They knew I was giving them good deals. They admitted it. But I should, next time, I'm recording all this stuff.
You need a camera in your garage, man, because
They
there's
got
just too many.
little light like I used to have.
There's too much liability going on. We need a camera in
They
there.
got name brand stuff, brand name stuff. I mean,
Okay. I'm sure they got everything. I know. Oh, it's freezing. Oh, no. This video is 27 minutes. It's a long one. Yeah, he's still on my property, right? Boy, he can talk all day. It ain't gonna change nothing. It's wasting tax dollars. All this is. I don't want to put in a complaint to West Carrollton, but this really shouldn't be dragging on this long. He's clearly investigated all he needs to investigate. He's not looking at items, so what's the point? This is what you get when you know the cops for 11 years. And they don't care. They wonder why there's a disconnect with the community. This fat Karen, seriously? No, here's the sob story. Donated my ass. Moldy smelling. Smell it, there ain't no mold. Take your shit, take your criminal trespass ticket and get out. Sure, Facebook Marketplace don't deal with these two ever again. Fucking Karens. Scammers. Fucking 3 years never had a problem till these people. Oh God. Don't fall over. That's hilarious. Hold on a minute here. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah, boy. I'm just taking a nap. I can just hold this camera. That works.
Able to give mom a conclusion so I can.
Okay.
I just don't want to have to like say it twice, you know.
Yeah.
Is mom still in here?
Yeah, I work at 5 because I'm in.
Sad. Maybe something like last time you got in a wreck a couple years ago. What did you get rear-ended or rear-ended somebody or something?
It was like
Right
about a year and a half
by
ago.
El Rancho Grande.
Oh, by El Rancho Grande?
Yeah.
There?
Wasn't that you?
Yeah.
That was,
by Elm.
that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was. I was literally just going straight, you know, flying like I always do. And this guy was turning left onto Elm, and he just turned left and didn't see me, and we went straight into each other.
Oh,
My car
sorry,
was
just
facing straight up in the air, and then it fell back down, you know.
Yeah,
It was
that
like-
was wild. You had a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's scary.
So of course, look, no one's happy with the thing. I told him that
I wasn't happy.
I'm just trying to respect.
I
your-
wasn't happy with how little I gave them. They
So-
gave me for all the stuff.
It doesn't like anybody's happy, but
Yeah.
they're understanding that once you guys start the negotiation process, you're leaving the criminal realm of someone theft or stealing.
They left and came back.
But no, but I'm saying like in terms of like me as a police officer, I deal with like criminal stuff.
To say criminal.
No, but I was
Wow.
explaining this. I'm just giving you a conclusion, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
what I explained to
Oh,
them.
I'm sorry.
Once you guys start the negotiation process, that's when you're entering like a civil contract. Went back and forth, negotiated items.
Like Judge
And
Judy.
obviously they're not happy with that. They thought they didn't get enough, and you think they did. That's not for the police to decide.
Okay.
So it seems like they're obviously frustrated. They just took the stuff, and they're going to do with it what they're doing with
I
it.
was frustrated
And they're
too.
on. Don't do any more dealings with them. If you happen to see her name, I don't know if you remember the name on there.
Yes,
but-
yes,
but
I do.
Don't do any dealings with them. They're probably going to do any
I
more
won't.
dealings with you. Obviously, I don't know if you're selling a lot of stuff out of your house, but do that with caution. I mean, I always try. I mean, I know it's hard for you to get around right now.
We're
but-
skipping right
Yeah.
past the criminal trespass.
Yeah,
But-
I paid for all of it. I got receipts for
What
it.
I'm saying, I don't. You probably got a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, people coming in and
No, I'm saying do it.
I've
Anyone
had
else
people
notice
come
that?
for me.
Because that's the issue that Michael's wanting to talk about so bad is them being on your property. You know, if you guys live right here, you can take stuff over to the main parking lot over here, and you don't have to worry about anybody knowing where you live or even having to deal
This is
with
the
it.
Yeah,
first
but
time anybody's
most people
done
have
this.
garage sales.
This is the
Well, I know,
first
but it's
time.
different when you
This is the
advertise.
first time, and I've been selling stuff for years.
I know many people advertise garage
Just-
sales. I know I get it, but when you,
I'm just saying, use caution because something happened extra today when no one was happy. Well, in the second part of the criminal trespass that you're upset about.
I'm gonna have them put the cameras.
well, that was them. They chose not to leave. They could have. They
Yeah.
could have just
They
parked.
didn't even come back.
I literally on video asked them just park like maybe one house over. Like, we got this. I said the cops are on their way. We're completely gonna figure it out. Just please, like, just park
They were all
one.
happy
And they
when
refused.
you
They
did.
literally arms crossed, just sitting there like a Karen. Like, no. Look,
You
they
don't know
and that
what
was like
happened
10
to
minutes going on and on until the cops showed up. That's them.
Then
They.
what happened?
That's not
They
me.
had
That's
to come
them.
back after we took them on how many trips to fill up
If
the
I did that,
car.
I would have got charged. You know it, bro.
Then
Like I would have got
after they
charged.
say where they
Don't
went
even blink. You
Where
know
did
I
they
would have got
go?
charged with criminal trespass.
and come back, why didn't we settle it right there?
Everyone
And
knows I
lower
would have
it
got
even
charged.
more before they left.
So,
I could show you some videos of men getting charged with criminal trespass.
Michael, shut up.
I'm just
Shut up.
so anyway.
it bothers me. Like
Shut
these,
up.
if it would have been me, they would have got
Michael,
charged.
Michael, just to help educate
It's my
you, that-
opinion.
well,
My opinion.
But the law on that.
The law's clear on that.
So the law is, you know what
Shut
what
up.
unwitnessed and witnessed misdemeanors are?
No.
So in the state of Ohio, there's witnessed and unwitnessed misdemeanors. There's only 8 things that I can actually arrest for or issue a citation for that's a criminal misdemeanor. I have to see them with my own eyes. So if,
I got a video of it.
Sure, but still the prosecutor has to see that. It's
Well-
not that we don't do anything with it.
I know, but you still have to charge them first for the prosecutor to even see it.
You take a report and you refer it to the prosecutor. It's
Well,
part of
take a
our review
report.
Process. So I'm gonna ask your mother, since it's your home.
Yes, she scared me.
So
Trying to bust in my door.
okay,
When I-
so
Try to hold it. I couldn't even fucking get it shut.
and I get it. And
She was
if,
mad.
If that's your guy, if that's what you guys want to do, but let me explain to you, and this is how the prosecutor's going to review that. We came here, they were invited here, they pulled in here when the deal went sour. They
They let
I got
it
a
go.
video.
You guys exchanged some words, and then
No, no,
then she
no.
sat out.
I got a video.
No,
just
they
saying.
left.
Can you send it
All
to me?
hap-
Yeah,
Wait
absolutely.
a minute. No, they left. All happy came back.
I'm okay.
She-
you can,
She
you can
left
go
her
back and send
phone
this.
here. I knew it was something that's set up.
She left her phone
She
here on
left her
purpose,
phone
came
here,
back,
for that
scammer.
reason, and saying that I'm not falling for it.
It was multiple red flags that this person was
keep
trying to
doing
scam.
They'll keep doing it, and they kept hiding each other in the garage. I don't know if they took anything, but
And Cindy, I told them the same thing. Like, I wasn't here. Like, so I basically, like, I was relaying to them your side of the story, just like I was relaying. It's my partner. What's
2 book bags and a white pair of Capris.
they're claiming there was two book bags and a white pair of Capris.
you're kidding me. Where's the rest of the stuff?
Is it still in the garage?
No.
They said that they saw it.
What?
They said it was on a hanger or something like that.
No, no. I told them already. They got down so low on me on everything else. We agreed on everything. I said, so this is not included. It wasn't included because they didn't want to pay any more than the 150. I'm
You're saying, like,
I
there's-
can't just give that away.
So,
They're saying
No,
there's 2 book
no.
bags in the garage they still want.
Guys, add it all up yourselves,
But-
please.
Clearly a
Cindy,
scam,
I
guys.
wasn't, that's why I'm telling you guys. I was not here when you guys negotiated.
Bro, you've been here for an hour. Like,
Please
Michael,
add it all
Michael.
up.
You cannot
It's on
help-
video,
you
sir.
cannot help
You-
yourself, man. Then I want you to send me the video. But you
You're-
cannot help yourself.
you're living it.
interjecting everything, man.
Yes,
Your-
stop.
Your mom's the one that's doing the deal, but you got
You
something to say about
stop.
everything.
you feeling a certain type of way.
What I'm saying is,
Okay.
I wasn't here if a person's 4, but you sold
Cops
them
landing,
150.
buddy.
Shut up.
So, Cindy, that's why it's a civil issue, because you guys had a back and forth.
Just tell him I want it done. Tell him to take me to court, please. I'm done.
And that's what I was going to ask.
I'm done.
And then,
Tell him to take me to court.
Cindy, and so as
Is
far
that
as them,
okay?
as far as them not leaving your property or anything, are you wanting the prosecutor to review?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Tell
asking,
him
Michael, I'm
not
asking
to-
your mother.
No, she's got me scared of one. Tell him no trespassing. What I need to do.
Then I'm going to take a report and I'm going to send it to our prosecutor for her to review it on criminal
Thank you.
charges of criminal trespass.
Thank you. Thank you. It's over.
All right.
And you're a good cop, man. I ain't putting in a complaint or nothing. It's just hot, heated, you know.
I mean, I can sit here, I know you're watching this and we're watching Constitutional Rights, but like, when I leave
I get
here,
it.
when I Google what an unwitnessed misdemeanor, even I have to come here with my own eyes and witness them on your property, and you tell them, I've asked you to leave, you have no trespassing signs. What we typically do is have somebody sign a no trespass notice. We read it to them. We say, hereby by the owner, Cindy Lewis, you have to leave immediately. And if they refuse to leave in my presence, then we arrest them.
They didn't do that to me. Chick-fil-A, they didn't even ask me to leave. They just criminally trespassed me. They didn't even ask me to leave.
And arrested you?
They didn't arrest me, but they did I can't go back there for 2 years. And they never even asked me to
Where was
leave.
that?
Chick-fil-A down there next to, down past the mall, next to Diamonds.
So Washington Township, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, the law's the law. That's how we handle it. I mean, I have a form in my bag that says you've been hereby trespassed. I do it for businesses. I do it from home.
Yeah, I'm just saying they
But you
didn't
never
they didn't
see-
ask me to leave first. I just said, okay, go ahead and trespass me. I don't want to
So-
argue with it.
And
I went to a different Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I mean,
But we know the law. You got to be asked to leave first before getting criminally trespassed. But I did ask them to leave, and they refused.
right, and so I wasn't here for that. And they,
I get it, but it's on video.
Can you email that to me?
Absolutely. Whatever your email is. Oh. I mean, I get it. It's petty shit, but...
No, I mean, it's your life. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not, I'm not trying to...
I'm late for work at this point, so now, yeah.
Yeah, just email it to me, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, Mom, when I'm doing business with the cops, you can't be yelling at me.
You need to shut up. Run that mouth. When are you gonna learn?
I'm just saying everything's on video.
When are you gonna learn?
Okay, but everything's on video.
You, I didn't see straight.
I don't think I did anything
You
wrong.
should shut up. You should shut up.
Why?
Because they probably think we ripped them off.
How?
Shut up.
You think...
Why did you keep having to run that mouth?
But you're saying the cops think that we...
Go to work. Go to work. Sorry I let you in on it. You just want to run that mouth on drugs.
I got 41 minutes...
I'm done. Shut up.
I'm just trying my best. I'm not trying to be rude. Am I not allowed to have emotions? God, I love how men are just not allowed to have any anger. Like the second I even show 1% emotion, everyone goes, "Oh my God, you gotta calm down." It's like, but if the same thing were to, if the roles were reversed, I bet a woman would be flipping out. I'm just saying, if that Karen was me dealing with all this bullshit and having a cop explain to her in her own home when she's being late to work and has a handicapped kid, I'm just saying, if I was a woman, not only would I be losing my mind, but it would be okay for me to do it. But because I'm a man, the second I say one thing that's justified, but it's a little rude, I mean, I'm allowed to speak. I have the First Amendment. Now all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. Now all of a sudden we're trying to rip them off because I have an attitude. Like, of course I have a little bit of an attitude. I'm not sitting here being rude. I'm not trying to insult people. I'm not trying to, like, nowhere am I trying to escalate the situation. I have an opinion, and it's going to slip out from time to time. I don't see where that's, anywhere in this 42-minute video does that make me a bad guy worth being mad at. Maybe I missed something, but it just seems like my mom is highly emotional, and usually she'll flip out like this, and then later on she'll be like, "Well, thank God you were mean. Thank God you said something." Like, she's just all in her feelings right now, but later on when she really sips on it and is about to go to bed at night and laying her head down on her pillow and really just thinking about it, she's going to get madder and madder and madder and madder and madder, because that's what happens with Mom. She wants to get done with the bullshit, so she'll yell at you for defending her because, whatever. But then finally, days later, when she realizes, yeah, she's going to get madder and madder and madder and madder and madder, and she'll be like, "Well, thank God you defended me. Thank God you said something because, blah, blah, blah." I'm so used to making video after video and just recording myself. I forgot I'm, like, sending this to the cop. I'm just, like, talking. Oh, I guess I'll have to edit this part out. I don't know how to edit cops, so you might have to just deal with this. I guess you just stop watching at some point. Alright, 44 minutes. Yeah, my mom gets emotional. But hey, I don't blame her, man. This is a highly weird, emotional situation, It's just weird. I wake up, she's like, "Someone's trying to rip me off. Can you help me out here?" Like, they want their money back, but they already got way too much stuff. And I'm like, well, okay. I go out front and everything's in the yard. That's where, right before the video started, and I'm just like, "Hey, like, what are you doing? What happened?" And they seemed like really mean and rude at first, and they were just like constantly like, yeah, well, no, this is broke. Well, this is broke. This person, they don't even know. Just mad. And I'm like, well, listen, what happened? Like, no, we're calling the cops. We're calling the cops. I'm like, I don't know about all that, but let me just ask my mom. I'm like, Mom, you said it was $84. Like, they said they gave you $150. What happened? And they're like, yeah, I gave them like $300, $400 worth of stuff, and now they want $50 back. And I'm like, yeah, they cleared out my garage. And I'm like, oh, no, not again. Every once in a while, we'll get a scammer, and they'll just clear out the garage, and my mom will get like $80, and she'll be so desperate for money. She'll be like, oh, look, I got $80. And I'm like, well, she's like, yeah, but they cleared me out. And then it'll be like a day or two later, and she'll just be crying about it for days and days. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I sold all of that stuff for $80. I could have made like $300 to $400, but no, I sold it all for $80. You know, it's like she'll do it in the heat of the, like, you know, my mom is very easy to manipulate as far as like emotions and being desperate for money. And they know that. Look, there are people that go to garage sale on a Facebook marketplace, and they're all about trying to haggle people down. Well, some people take it a little further than that, and they're kind of like what you would call scammers. And they go around and they do these things. I'm still on video, Mom. I gotta end it.
I need a couple of cigarettes.
Okay, I'll give you a couple of cigarettes, but I'm like,
Every time I get to someone, I get
okay, Mom. But just remember, it's all on video. Everything's being recorded. I'm just trying to explain the situation as I remember it.
I'll take
at least.
pictures out here, but right now I don't want to sell nothing.
Because I'm
they
not.
wiped out my garage for $50.
I know that, Mom. I know.
Every war.
Yes, but Mom,
Take my room.
but just try and remember that as days and hours go on, you're going to get more and more upset about them ripping you off. And I know you're upset with me being a little rude to the cops.
Yeah,
But
I
you're
need you to keep
I get it, but you're going to appreciate it later on when you see the video and how much he was trying to play down. I mean, he was trying to dismiss us in every way, Mom. Like, he didn't want anything to do with charging them with a criminal trespass. He didn't care that they were trying to rip us off. He knew us, Mom, he knew us for 11 years, and he still didn't want to believe us that they were trying to rip us off. We had video proof, and he didn't really care. It's like he just, oh man, he could not deny the video.
They know because they know us.
But he was
They
trying
treat us
to
like
ignore
shit.
it. Yeah. You know? And yeah, I get it. The cop's going to be watching this and all that, but I don't mean to be rude.
Yeah, please. That's what I'm saying.
Look, we
man.
have the
don't
First Amendment. We have the
we
right
don't
to
wanna
say what we
become
want, as long as we're not, you know, being
First
mean.
Amendment
And
don't go nowhere. You know that. You know that. They don't find us and never have.
okay, well, the cops don't like anybody. That doesn't mean nothing. Just because they know us doesn't mean they have to like us. Hey, they don't like us and we don't like them. But I appreciate their hard work, even if they're assholes. I just wish they'd be a little less lazy sometimes with the little stuff. And even though it's petty,
Because of my past.
it is what it is. Yeah, but you're not known for trying to rip people off, though. You're known for being an alcoholic. I'm just saying, let's call it what it is. Let's dot our shit and cross our whatevers. Let's come on here. It's an alcoholic that hasn't been, drinking in years, really. Yeah, you've went to the hospital because of alcohol and stuff like that. That's because you had a urinary tract infection at the time. I'm just saying. It's like,
Just shut my door.
nah, bro.
Shut my door.
No, the cops want to look into everyone's background and assume crap. We can all go there then. I'm just saying, we want to go there, we can go there. There's a reason, the rhyme and reason to just about everything if you are willing to figure it out. I don't see what... The whole point of Lady Justice is she's blind, and she goes, well, what's the evidence? Okay, let's weigh it out. Okay, here's our decision. Am I not right? I don't see what the point of 40 minutes of de-escalation is when there's clearly a crime afoot. Okay, like the lady is ripping us off. Okay, she's being hostile, refusing to leave. We have all the information we're ever going to get. And then it just goes on for another hour trying to de-escalate and minimize the situation and blow it off. I mean, look, I get I'm emotional and I'm fucking a wacko here making a video. My mom's wacko. We're all just wackos. I get it. I'm not the best photographer. I get that. But like, listen, Mom, I just want to move on. I'm late. I'm an hour late to work. I gotta go.
Bradley took everything back as long as I knew I got everything back.
Okay, but can we talk about it later? I'm late.
But I know I wouldn't get everything back.
All right, but I'm late. I'm an hour late.
Well, no.
You won't let me, Mom. You keep dragging me down into this hole here. I get it. We will deal with it. I got it. We got an hour footage of it. We got it. You can't watch this video and say these people are trying to scam people. Like, we are clearly just country people from Ohio. Poor Christians trying to get by. We're not, trust me, we're not that desperate for money. I can literally show you. Like, stacks on stacks on stacks. I just got money laying everywhere. Look, money just laying everywhere. Just, like, laying everywhere. Just... Where's my money? Wait a minute. Where? There's my chump change. Making that money. Just trying to make some money around here. My mom gets $1,700 a month for Social Security. I give her $150 a week. I mean, we got money. I make about $1,000 or more a week after taxes. It's like, we got money. Okay, we're not desperate. Trust me, bills are paid. We're fine. We've had this stuff in the garage for over a year now without really selling much. And she just decided to sell a little bit today. And she's made a lot of money. Earlier, for sure, she made good money. She literally just sold like a few bags worth of shit for over $100. Like, she literally just did that at 2 o'clock. And then these people get like a whole car full of crap for $150, and now they're wanting another $50 back, and then they even want a couple book. They were wanting to get there, so clearly their plan was to get a massive carload of crap for $150, and then leave their phone behind, and then come back and get $50 back of their money because of some scammer bullshit, and then to get their phone back. And then they were going to, apparently it was already on their mind, they were going to come back again and be like, well, you said these 2 book bags and the purse or whatever are part of the deal. You guys heard that on video, even after everything, even after criminal trespass, even after all of that hoopla, knowing they had to take it to civil court. After all that drama, they still were ready to turn back around and go, hey, officer, there's 2 book bags in that garage and a purse that belongs to me that were part of the purchase. And these cops literally have the audacity to take her word for it after all this and come on back to the door like, hey, sir, I know I ain't even really discussed the criminal trespass yet. And we haven't even put a cap on the other situation as far as the civil disagreement. But before we do all that, she had a book bags and a purse that was in her garage. Do you want to give those to her? Because she said those were part of the purchase. My mom goes, oh my God, no. I told her those were not included. You know, she's already getting me for all this other stuff. My mom's like a total victim, just trying to explain everything and getting emotional. And they're just like, yeah, you don't want to give these 2 book bags back? Like, clearly dismissing the whole scam, dismissing the criminal trespass, dismissing our entire point of view, and just going, hey guys, you want to give them back their couple of book bags? Like, no, bro. Like, criminally trespass them, charge them, get them out of here, tell them to go to Judge Judy. This can be handled in 5 minutes. I can go ask any Miami Township or Washington Township cop, specifically one of those, and they would agree that this would have been handled in 15 minutes if it were them. I have clear proof on video, and there's absolutely no reason for any of this. I'm not saying it was a bad cop, and I know the cop's going to be watching this. I don't give 2 shits. I'm just saying, I know he's not a bad cop, okay? But if it was me, a man, that was in her shoes, I would have been arrested or charged with a criminal trespass or whatever. I would have been charged. Any man would have been, all right? And it's just crazy to me that even after we got a criminal trespass, we got rude people throwing stuff all over the porch, we got all these disputes about them trying to steal from us and all this other crap, we got to figure it out, and it's been like 40 minutes of just trying to blow it off. And then the guy has the audacity to come back in here and go, well, now she's saying there's 2 book bags and a person, though, in the garage that she forgot to grab that you said were included. Do you mind giving those to her? It's like, no. Oh, my God. So she failed at trying to get her $50 back, ripping us off even further. And now she wants to try and get what she can. We'll go, oh, I'm leaving here with something. You know how it goes. And they're like trying to get a couple book bags and a purse. They don't care at all about a criminal trespass. They're not trying to say sorry. They do not have any fear of you being prosecuted for that at all. It's technically trying to break and enter, because she was trying to kick open the door, like she was mad trying to get in here, mad about the refund, thinking she was getting ripped off, or she was acting. She had to play the part, right? So you can't just say that you're being stolen from. You have to act like you're being stolen from. And if you're going to act like it, well, apparently this lady took it too far and tried to keep her foot in our door and try to like break and enter. And nowhere was my mom trying to say that to the cop. The cop essentially forced the truth out of my mom. Like, he literally made it worse. Like, we're talking, that's a whole separate felony. I'm just saying, you can look it up on the books. I'm not wrong. It's one thing to refuse to leave someone's property. You can check it. But it's a whole nother to like force yourself in someone's front door and who cares about leaving or not? You just broke and entered. That's breaking and entering. Okay, and nowhere would the cop have even known about that if he wasn't so dismissive over every little thing, and then just literally he wanted to like squeeze every kernel of truth out of my mom to try and like not charge this one woman. And I'm like, hey, I appreciate that. Might as well be, that's clearly the route he's trying to take, and he's going to do everything he can to, and any judge is going to be like agreeable. I get it. We all get why he wants to de-escalate and just make everything go away. I would do the same thing if I was him. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I would do the same thing if I was him. But after about 20 minutes, I'd have been like, okay, these are a couple Karens. They're truly kind of rip this guy off. I know I just want to blow this off, but clearly they're not going to let it go. These people deserve it. They're not letting it go. They put themselves in this situation. I'm going to charge them with the criminal trespass and take the rest of the crap to Judge Judy. And we're going to move on, man. We're just going to fill it out and we're going to move on. I know you don't want to. I know we want to grin our teeth. I know we want to gnash them. I get it. But it's just the law, man. And you can't put your foot in someone's door and break and enter. That's breaking and entering. Okay? So, I don't know. It seems to me that they are guilty of criminal trespass and breaking and entering. Maybe it's just me. But it seems to me, through just this video alone, we pretty much have enough to prosecute for criminal trespass. And we definitely could make a decent case for breaking and entering if we wanted to. And we want to. So I don't see why the cops got to sit there and completely make us look like crazies when the other lady's the one doing all this crap. The whole neighborhood can hear me telling this lady to leave my property. And the whole neighborhood can hear me trying to tell her to please just maybe park right next door, park on the street, park somewhere, just we'll handle it, we'll figure it out. I mean, we got witnesses. The whole neighborhood fucking heard it. But yeah, that's all I remember. I came up, said that. They're like, we're going to call the... So I come back out, and I'm like, hey, Mom said it was 150, but you guys got a lot of stuff from her and all that stuff, and she's not trying to give you back 50. They go, oh, well, we're calling the cops. And I'm like, I know. You already said you was. And I'm like, but if you're calling the cops, though, ma'am, I would ask you to leave now. And she goes, oh, we're not leaving. We're calling the cops. We need to deal with it. I go, okay, I get that. I go, look, you just got to leave our property. I'm like, you can park anywhere along the street, just anywhere you want, just not our property, And she just has all of her stuff thrown out all over our yard. Come on, Mom, just let it go. Let it go. Oh, you're welcome, but I still got to go to work. So let me have my little panic attack. Let me go to work. I get it. Everyone gets to wake up all nice and normal and go to work like the cop. Except I'm 30 years old and I take blood pressure medication. I got a handicapped kid. Maybe it's just me, but if the cop really knew me for 11 years, there wouldn't be all this drama. He would have just charged her and moved on. So I don't know this woman from a whatever, I don't know her at all. I've known you guys for 11 years and all this other stuff, and this is how you treat us? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I go on all day. Doesn't make sense. I repeat it 100 times in my head. It just doesn't make sense. The lady clearly broke the law. There was nothing to talk about. I'm trying to think in my head, like, really? Like, what did I do wrong here? Why did this take so long? What could I have done differently? And I really don't think I could have done anything differently. Exactly when it should is. I mean, I couldn't have done anything differently. They are the ones that called the cops. And after I had a law being broken, I called the cops. They put themselves in the situation, and we're just handling it the best we can. So you know what? I don't know. I feel pretty good about that. Really nothing else we can do. I'm going to edit this video, though. I'll take it out. Let me just send it to the cop. I don't really care. I'm really not. Nah, I'm going to edit this. Right when the guy left is when I'm going to end the video. But I got the full video for YouTube. I know I'm rambling a lot, but it's just like you see a million videos on YouTube. Even me, myself, here, I'm sitting here watching Long Island Audit, or I was. And they're so professional and they're so normal, you just think, okay. But in real life, man, when you got to pull out a phone and record yourself with the cops and something's like going down and you're in the heat of the moment and you got to just like be an auditor, like out of nowhere, you got to just own up to the task and do it. It's nerve-wracking. I mean, you're sitting here holding the phone, you're shaking, you're like thinking it's going to piss off the cops. I mean, you're just literally like standing here holding a phone like, talking with it's going to piss people off. So it's very nerve-wracking not having your blood pressure medicine, waking up and needing to go to work, being late to work, having a handicapped kid, dealing with people trying to rob you, waking up, dealing with the situation right away because you're the man of the house, and then you just got cop dismissing you like crazy. It's like, bro, I know I'm crazy. I know I'm a little bit stupid, which I'm really not. My IQ's like 130. I think that's pretty good. Like average, but I know average is fucking 80 to 100. I get it, but I know I'm a little stupid. And I know I was born at night. I get that, but I wasn't born last night. Is all I'm saying, and that clearly was illegal. And the cop didn't want to deal with it. That's what all I'm seeing. I'm trying to like sit here and, break it down and really dissect it. And I'm just like, it was just a Karen trying to rip me off at a garage sale. And she broke the law and the cop didn't want to do nothing about it. I mean, that seems to me what happened. I'm trying to figure it all out. But now as I'm kind of just waking up, my eyes are starting to lose its glaze and the redness in it. I'm just starting to calm down a knock or two here. And just trying to think a knot or two. I don't know why I said knock. Like speed as in knots. Listen. This was stupid. I mean, at least on this lady's part. I'm thinking like, man, I might look stupid right now. I don't. That lady looks stupid. That Karen looks stupid. I'm clearly just sitting here trying to go to work. Everyone on the block knows it. They know I got an OCD critical routine I follow every day. But yet here I am having to record a video of this Karen trying to steal from us, throwing crap in our yard, refusing to leave, calling the cops on us, parking in our driveway, blocking us in, being all entitled with the cops, even after all this crap. She has no fear of a criminal trespass and goes, well, let me get, oh, well, she don't want to give me them $50 back. Well, let me get them 2 book bags back that's in her garage. Let me get those 2 book bags too while we're at it. And the cop literally has the audacity to walk up here and be like, yeah, she just wants those 2 book bags and everything's going to be cool. Yeah, no, everything's going to be cool. She's going to go away and you'll never even have to hear from her again. Bingo, bango. You just got to give her 2 of these book bags and purse that's in your garage. You got to give her a little something, something, and then she'll go away and we'll all call it even Stevens. Like, no, she broke the law. She's going to get charged. That's what's going to happen. Any civil litigation, we can leave that to Judge Judy. Like I said, that's a whole nother separate story. And clearly, she's the one trying to rob us. Either way, that lady broke the law and she needs charged, okay? And if the cop doesn't charge her at this point, I'm filing a lawsuit against the cops. Like anybody should. Like anybody should. Okay? And I'm going to send this video to whoever I can. Maybe it'll be posted somewhere. I don't know. But hey. This here's Michael Phelps. Signing out. Catch you in the next one. Peace.